Our names are really important to us, be it a given name or a family name. It's part of our identity. Our name is symbolic of the culture we're from, as well as the nationality, even religion. Imagine if that name was taken from you, so all the things associated with you, be it religion, nationality, culture, your personal identity, and all the experiences you've had with that name, all of that is kind of stripped from it. If you're forced to change your name, it leaves you with a changed sense of identity. And this happened in Bulgaria between the 1912 and the 1990s. There were several forced name-changing campaigns which affected people's sense of identity, sense of national and religious belonging. And this is what I'm researching at the moment.
Thank you, Vera. So this is episode 4 of Lmyf, where I'll be getting deep with people about various vulnerabilities in their life. I'm trying to expose vulnerability because I see that as the way that humans connect, okay? And what Vera's doing in her project, she is trying to uncover the vulnerability that people feel surrounding their names. So people have lost their names, and her project is aiming to kind of uncover all the emotion and kind of experience that goes with that. So I'll be attaching links to her various photography sites that you can check out after this, but she's doing a really cool project to do with name recovery in Bulgaria as a result of the Soviets. So Vera, could you tell me a little bit more about what happened with the history?
So it's a really long history, starting from the Ottoman rule. Bulgaria was under Ottoman rule for 500 years, and during those periods, lots of people converted to Islam, which meant they changed their Slavic names to Arabic names. But after the liberation of Bulgaria in 1878, and a bit further on after the Balkan Wars, there started campaigns for changing people's names, especially Bulgarian Muslims and Bulgarian Turks who had Arabic names. There were campaigns to change their names to Slavic ones. And this happened in 1912, in the 1930s, 60s, 70s and 80s. I've been researching this for the past year, and it's a really hard topic. Lots of sources give you different information. They have different opinions on whether that was a good thing or a bad thing, but overall it was something that affected people's personal sense of identity, because even if you're not religious, your name is a part of you. Being forced to change your name, and not only like your personal name, because family names, we know when you get married, and certain it's a tradition the woman to change her family name. Very unusual to get asked to change your personal name.
So have you found that people are kind of open to talking about their experiences of name change, or are people quite guarded?
I've had mixed experience with that. The majority of that was people who aren't very willing to share their experiences. And so both sides of my family got their names changed, and I've been trying to meet and interview them to collect their memories and experiences about that period of time. And they are very reluctant to talk about it. One of my relatives said, ask me anything else, but not about the name changes. Leads me to believe that there's still a sense of fear left from how people were mistreated. And in order to force people to change their names, the different organizations and government employed tactics like sending people to jail, to labor camps, taking their passports and not giving them back unless people agreed to change their names, like stopping their wages, and all different kinds of things that leave people with that kind of sense of fear and wanting to protect maybe their family and themselves as well by not sharing that information.
Okay, so finally, from the outset, this would appear to be like a historical project, you know, one that you might do for, say, a history degree, trying to uncover this past that not many people are aware about. But you're doing it from a photography angle. So could you tell us why photography is kind of an appropriate medium through which to approach this, and how you came on this project when you are a photography student, not a history student?
Photography is for a long time been considered as an accurate document, which it can be argued, and lots of people no longer see it as a document because it doesn't represent the truth, but it is still a means of recording a moment, kind of preserving it for the generations to come. What I want to do, utilizing means of photography, is to photograph my relatives, photograph their environments, collect their stories. As a photographer, I don't use only photography. I consider myself an artist because I try and utilize all the different means that I feel would benefit the project most.